Hello YouTube, Scamp the Wolf here, back with another video for your viewing pleasure. And today we're going to be looking at the physical media purchases for May of this year. Of course, 2022. So I got some CDs here, DVDs, and some tapes here. I'm just gonna, you know what, actually I'm gonna move that until later. But anyway, let's just get started with the VHS tapes that I have here. Alright, this one, Buddy, on VHS. I'm going to try to go through this really quickly here. No print date. Only one tape has a print date on it. So that's Buddy. Next up, I got here Fargo. Very cool to have this. I gotta say, I've been in the doldrums a little bit recently, but you know, physical media collecting is a really good thing to take up that, because like you're indulging in something you love. So anyway, back to what I was saying, back to what I was showing off. No print date on that tape, but the next one does have a print date, so that's Fargo. Next up, I got here Lilo and Stitch. Now, as I've said before, I'm not super huge on the Lilo and Stitch franchise, but I did get this because not only is it one of the films that was in its decade or whatever, it was like a highly not animated film, but it came out in an era I'm nostalgic for, and just decided to get it because I did want to collect all the Disney VHSs at some point, like at least the ones that I think are just good, that are good and above. You know what I mean? So here's that. September 24th, 2002. If you can see it, it's a little bit blurry. So. Yeah, that's Lilo and Stitch. A better look. Yeah. Also, I have a dog named Stitch now, so that's also why I kind of got this. So, yeah. And lastly here, I got Point Break. Underrated film. Actually, it does have a cult following. I do want to get this on DVD. And like 2 out of the 4 out of the 3 I already showed. This one doesn't have a print date, so I'm just going to show the label and the little sticker. So yeah, that's Point Break. Anyway, now that we have that out of the way, we can get to the DVDs. Now, I have 8 DVDs here, and that was the 4 tapes. I have 8 DVDs here. So the first one here, Captain America, the First Avenger. Solid movie. Well, in my personal opinion. We finally got to have this. Captain America, the First Avenger. I do want to get the Winter Soldier and a couple other Marvel films that I don't have. So I'll definitely work on that. Anyway. Cars, again, this did have the slipcase, but the slipcase is kind of ripped a little bit, and after I show everything in here, and I'm not going to even show like the papers or anything. I showed that when I got it, so whatever. There you go. I'll show you what I mean by that it's ripped. I first have to go look for it. It's in my closet. So is a slipcover for another one here. So to prove that I did have the slipcover, here is the slipcover right here. I did not show this previously. It has stickers on it about the movie rewards, and it has that short. And I have this on the back. Why is this on the back, you may ask? because it ripped off a little bit of Ramon on there. That's not. And you know, when it's not in good condition like that, then sucks. But anyway, I'm so glad I got Cars on VHS, and there's other Pixar films that I got as well for this collection. So, Cars. Next up here, we got here Dumbo's Big Top Edition of this Dumbo DVD. And I'm glad I have this. And I also have the slipcover for this, but it's in my closet. And kind of just didn't want to like pull it out or whatever as much. Listen, I already did enough. I already had enough of the time going over there to get the Cars one. So I'm not going to grab the Dumbo one. Whatever. But just know that I do have the slipcase for it. So. And if the stream goes like down or anything like that, then so be it. I know before I show the disc off for the Dumbo one, I know that Thursday night's stream did not go as planned. Because I was listening to the Thornhill album, and I did not capture that on stream. And it only captured me listening to the Astronoid album last night. And it didn't show the Thornhill one, so that's why I'm being really cautious whenever I do streams, because that can happen. That can happen. Things can totally go haywire in a stream. If you're not paying attention, it can mess up. So that's why I did those 2 reviews, and I might be doing reviews more often from now on. So while I was doing it, I did take off these little things. So yeah. Anyway, back to what I was doing here. I got the disc for the Dumbo one. So, yeah, that's Dumbo Big Top Edition. Next up, we got the Finding Nemo, and a slipcover that isn't torn at the back of it is in good condition. Admittedly, the one for the Cars one was my fault, so. Or it was actually Saber's fault, because they put the stickers on there really hard. And so they just plaster them on there, and you rip them. You don't do that to slipcover cases. With the when it's like this, it's fine, whatever, you can just pull it off. But not with slipcover, not with paper. That's gonna ruin the artwork, and I'm gonna be one pissed off physical media buyer. So yeah, Finding Nemo, I think it's pretty good. Pretty good film. Definitely one of Pixar's best, for sure. So, yeah, that's Finding Nemo. Let me show that again. Next up, Jurassic Park. And this is a 2000 release case, and I got it because it said widescreen edition, as you can see, obviously. But the disc, it looks like a 2008 one. It is the 2008 one. Matter of fact, this is what it doesn't. I don't know. So I might have to track down one that has the 2000 disc in it. So that's good for what it is. So Jurassic Park, not Jurassic World. I only have one Jurassic World. I don't have the others. Obviously not Dominion, but Jurassic Park and The Lost World, I do have. I don't have Jurassic Park 3 yet, although I'd like to get it. Next up here, we got here Monsters, Inc. Very good. Probably near the top 10 best Pixar. I did purchase a lot of Pixar this month, so that's something. Here. Yeah, that's the back of it. It's another 2 disc set. Love these. I love special features and stuff. So, yeah, Monsters Inc. And I got here Kung Fu Panda, The Secrets of the Furious 5. This was sold with Kung Fu Panda at some stores, and then it got its own DVD. It's like a 22-minute like short with these characters in it. Secrets of the Furious Five. And the final one I did pick up is the Toy Story 10th Anniversary Edition 2-disc set. And Toy Story is my favorite Pixar movie, for sure. It might be one of my favorite movies of all time. Easily in the top 10, if anything else. So, that's what it is. We got here disc 2 as well. And I got disc 1. So that's it for the DVDs. Toy Story, definitely worth it. If you can find all of the releases, that would be great. Anyway, we're on to the CDs now, and these are pretty much the same exact ones that I got at Book Off a month ago. And one I got at Walmart. So, this is going to be like a recap or something like that, so stay with me. This one here, Soulfly with their album 3. This is their third album. I now have 2 Soulfly albums in my collection here. I do need to get their first one. I don't know about later albums necessarily. And I do want to get some Sepultura in my collection before it's too late. Before it's never. Better late than never for that. So yeah, that's Soulfly's album 3. And because I'm doing this from this whole area, I can just put it right back here. So it's good. Next up, we have Stain's Break the Cycle, the explicit version, the parental advisory version with that logo right there. I didn't have the explicit because, like, when I was younger, I got the clean version, and now I have this one. Stain, very controversial right now, but Break the Cycle and its Function are good albums. I will stand by that, even if Aaron Lewis does something incredibly stupider than what he's done. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And for a close-up, I have both the edited and the explicit versions now. I do want to... I think if you want to be a collector, you should get the edited version or whatever, as well as the explicit. Because it's 2 versions, So, Break the Cycle by Stain. Next up, the Melvins, The Bride, Scream Murder. And just to recap from that video, I'm showing the back of it because this is the cover artwork for it, apparently. So I'm gonna do this in reverse, try not to mess up here. That's the back right here. That's where the cover art should be on a normal, but this is a very unique way to do it. Chevelle's Point Number 1 is also very similar, and I know there's a Sixpence None the Richer album came like this. That was because they were on a record label that did that, I think. Squint Entertainment usually did that. This is Ipecac Recordings, or Ipecac, however you pronounce that record label. So, yeah, that's the Melvins with The Bride, Scream Murder. I'm glad I have a album from the Melvins in my collection. Now, here is the one I got at Walmart. Here's 3 Days Grace album, Explosions, which is good enough, which is actually okay, but not, the best thing ever as far as this year is concerned. You want something really good, check out that Thornhill album, or the North Lane, or the Rolla Tomasi album. This, if you're a fan of 3 Days Grace, definitely check it out. So yeah, I got Explosions here. I guess it's a digipack. I have to show everything, including other stuff. Well, funny story. When I went into Walmart, I was actually not expecting this to be there because Walmart has been kind of spotty with their releases or whatever. I was actually expecting the Hailstorm album, Back from the Dead, to be there, and not the 3 Days Grace, because I don't think Outsider was sold at my Walmart. It was sold at Target, at my Target, but it wasn't sold at my Walmart. I don't think. Like other Walmarts might have carried Outsider, and I did get Outsider at Best Buy whenever that came out, because that was Best Buy's last year of selling CDs and whatever. And so I got this at Walmart. Like, I didn't expect it to be there. I was expecting Hailstorms. I was just going in there to check, and then this CD was there. I was like, oh, I'll pick it up. So, yeah, that's 3 Days Grace with their album Explosions. Actually, you know what, since I'm right here, I can just put it away where it, the area it should go. Next up, Grand Magus with The Hunt. Sounds like a very interesting band. And very cool that I have this in my collection now. So yeah, Grand Magus, The Hunt. I think they're like a doom metal based band with like, or whatever. Like, it's very cool. I got this because it was $1, so yeah, very nice deal. So yeah, Grand Magus with The Hunt. Next up here, we got the Judy Bats and Pain Makes You Beautiful here. Never heard of this band, but they were signed to a major label in the 90s, and so it would be interesting as an archival album, and also because, you know, I think they're rock, and so whatever. Like, they, I don't know what they could be. I did never look this up. Like, I could look that up later. So anyway, that's my homework that I probably will never get done. But yeah, Judy Bats, Pain Makes You Beautiful. It goes down there. Next up here, we got Haste the Day and Pressure the Hinges Special Edition with sticker and stuff. And a very unique way to do it. Haste the Day, Pressure the Hinges. And the track listing is actually like that. See if we can do this under 20 minutes, because we have 3 more to showcase. We got here the CD or whatever. We got here the DVD. I miss when it was a bigger deal when DVDs were inside of like CDs or whatever. So yeah, that's Haste the Day with Pressure the Hinges Special Edition. And put that down right there. The P's. The C's that start with P go down there. So now we're on to this shelf right here. That's where the camera is and all that. So it'll be a lot easier to do. Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet. I totally was brain dead there for a second. Slippery When Wet. Album from Bon Jovi. My second Bon Jovi album. And definitely an iconic one, high-selling one as well. Yep. That's Bon Jovi with Slippery When Wet. Next up, Everclear Slow Motion Daydream. Need to finish up Everclear's discography or what I can get from it. Whatever. There it is. There's that. Everclear Slow Motion Daydream. And Stabbing Westward's Wither, Blister, Burn, and Peel album. I'm trying to get this done before his 20-minute mark, so yeah. I have another Stabbing Westward album other than Darkest Days, so that's an accomplishment, I guess. I'm not huge on Stabbing Westward, but yeah, whatever. So yeah, Stabbing Westward, the Wither, Blister, Burn, and Peel album. And that does it for today's video. So yeah, let me know what you thought of my purchases today. Or not my purchases, the purchases that I've made throughout the month today. Or in this video. Or something. I don't know. My brain's just gone crazy. Totally crazy for the last couple of weeks. I have something to say as well. I'm probably not going to be here on June 7th. We're talking about going to Disneyland on that day. Oh, I've been going to Disneyland a lot. I went like a couple months ago, and now I'm going again, so that's pretty cool. And I might do a list of the rides that I went on the last time I was there, and do a tier list for that, or not a tier list, a ranking of the rides that I went on that time. So, because I feel like most of the rides were pretty good, except for one, which was kind of just okay. But a lot of them were really good. Space Mountain was good, and the Guardians of the Galaxy ride was really good. So I'll probably rank them um, pretty soon here, like probably Monday, because I'm gonna be at a family party on Sunday, just to clear my mind up a little bit, like it's for something else, like and stuff like that, and yeah, so that's basically what's gonna be going on for the past 3 days, um, up to Tuesday, because Monday I don't really have anything that I'm doing necessarily. I'm just chilling out here in my room. I'm just chilling out on my desk and stuff where I draw and all that, where I put stuff up on DVR. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing. You guys know I've been having a very hard time. If you saw my post since last Wednesday, mainly due to like personal stuff and triggers and stuff, like being autistic and whatever. But so yeah, that's just what I'm going to be up to doing for a while. And of course, there's a lot of stuff coming. I'm probably not going to be doing a music listening night for the new Mood Ring album. Instead, I'll probably be doing a review for that. A short little review that's like what I did with Thornhill and the new Astronoid album. And that's probably what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the time. I could do one for Shinedown. I could do one for Demon Hunter, because they just dropped information for their new album. That comes out September 9th. And I'm certainly anticipating that. I hope it's good. I could do that because Demon Hunter, like, I listened to songs in Death and Resurrection. That was the first album I did the music listening night with. And the Chevelle album as well. Either the music listening night could take a hiatus, or I'm just discontinuing it. I don't know what to do, because you don't know what will happen on streams and stuff like this in that case. So, yeah, and then, of course, we have the birthday coming up. My birthday is this month, 29th, and I will definitely be doing a pickup video on that day like I did last year, if you don't know. Or if you're new here, I did a pickup video last year showing off everything I picked up on that day. And so, that's something that's very cool to do. Always, like, I've been picking up CDs every day on my birthday since 2010. So, yeah, 2010. So, yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I'm gonna be out of here. So, this is Scamp the Wolf signing out. Take care.